What's up, guys? My name is James Koorey. I'm a Biz Kid, a young entrepreneur, and I'm saving up $100,000 to help the poor by building a well in Africa. And today I'm doing a Biz Kid interview. If you don't know what a Biz Kid interview is, it's where I interview an entrepreneur. And today I am interviewing Tina Gonzales.
I'm so honored. Thank you for having me here. This is exciting.
All right, let's get started. The first question is, why did you choose to become a business owner?
Great question. I can make that super brief by saying I was a mom who worked for a hospital, and I had children that I wanted to be able to prioritize, and I needed to find a way to work on my own, so I became a sole proprietor, basically, so that this was back in '96, prior to my current role, but I wanted to do what I want, when I wanted, with whom I want, and be able to have the income to afford to do those things.
Right. So what is your favorite part about owning a business?
Easy breezy. I'm a people person. I love people. I love to make a difference in people's lives, in the lives of people in our community across the nation. And of course, building a thriving, income-producing business by doing so. It's about the money, right?
Right.
Helping people make a difference and making a living.
Yep. So how much did you financially invest into starting your business?
In this current business that I started 5 years ago, back in 2011, less than $200. That included a startup kit, 30 meals, a fitness program, and mentorship for free. So it was crazy, ridiculously low, and the return on investment was pretty significant.
All right. So what's your morning routine?
I am a morning person. So my day begins at usually 4 o'clock, and I like to feel like I'm getting a jump start on my day. So I begin with coffee, personal development, meaning reading at least 10 pages or listening to 20 minutes of audio. I do my number one priority to my job, which is the number one freedom producing activity or income producing activity. I do that first using the theory of Eat That Frog. Have you heard that book yet?
Eat That Frog. I've never heard of the book. I've heard of the saying though.
I'm going to get that book to you because it's epic. It's about doing that one thing that's going to make the biggest difference in your business or your life, doing it first thing in the morning and not diverting your attention to anything else until that one thing is done. So I do that first, and then I carry on with the rest of my day.
Yeah, I sometimes wake up at about 6:30, sometimes like 7:30, and I just immediately go and start working on my vlogs.
That's your frog. That's the one thing that is going to make the biggest difference in your mission to build those wells for your kids,
Yeah, that's the part that I don't want to do, working on my vlogs. But I know if I get it done in the morning, I'll be like, I'm done.
Right. That's it. That's the whole Eat That Frog concept.
Yep.
You already know it intuitively.
All right, next question. So Tina, what was the hardest lesson you had to learn on your path to success?
Okay. Here's a good one. So in my business, personal productivity is hugely important. So being out front and securing customers and clients and getting into their hands what they want, right? So I was doing that, but also part of my business is building a team that duplicates that same process. And lots of entrepreneurs have that flair and that personality and that out front ability. And I just kept plowing forward, doing the productivity and thinking I was being a leader by showing. But actually, I learned a John Maxwell quote, JJ, that you will like. If you think you're leading, but you look behind you and no one is following you, you're just really going out for a walk. So my biggest lesson I would have to say is I would have worked on my leadership skills, fine-tuned my leadership skills along the way much sooner.
All right. So why do you think 98% of businesses fail?
I would have to say that I believe the majority of people vastly underestimate the amount of energy and effort and discipline that's going to be required day in and day out. Am I right?
I think most people, they just feel like, okay, this is going to be easy. I'll become an entrepreneur, piece of cake, make some extra cash. It's not that easy.
Yeah, it's the hard work. It's the hustle. We talked about the word hustle, right? It's the hustle day in and day out. Anything worth pursuing is going to require daily, consistent effort, discipline, and just way more effort than anyone thinks in advance.
Yes, that's so true. Do you have a mentor?
I do, and I believe personally that it's our responsibility to have a mentorship at 3 levels. So have someone mentoring us who is far beyond us in our profession, someone who is eye-to-eye peer, and someone that we're reaching down to help and pull up. So yes I should.
Everyone, Caleb Maddox says, everyone is a mentor.
That is true. The partners on my team who I teach me every single day.
Yep.
I'm learning from JJ here. I've learned a lot from you today. Thank you so much.
No problem.
Okay.
I like teaching. That's one of my favorite things. One of my favorite things, remember?
I just watched you teach your sister something. Like you paused our interview with intention and taught her to do something and then came back to our interview, and I was so impressed with that.
Thank you. So what is your favorite personal development book?
Well, it depends on what I'm working on at any given time. So I'll tell you right now, I'm huge on working on leadership. So anything written by John Maxwell, and my favorite of his is 21 Irrefutable Laws of Leadership. And it's sold over 1 million copies, so I'm not alone in loving that book.
Yeah. My favorite that I've been working on is all of Caleb's books.
Yes.
He is he's an awesome kid.
Yep.
I would have to make a whole nother video all about him. So
I want to watch that one.
Yeah, I'll do that.
All right.
So yeah. What's your favorite motivational quote?
Okay. I'm going to have to go for this one with a Jen Sincero quote, which is, she is the author of the book, You Are a Badass. And it is, we need more kick-butt people to be out of struggle and living large and on purpose so that they can be an inspiration to others who want to rise up too. And
I think I've heard of that book.
JJ, you are that person. You are that person that is modeling for other people that you can live large as an 11-year-old. You can live large, live your dreams, be an entrepreneur, and you are inspiring so many people, and it is a privilege that I get to sit here next to you.
Thank you. That means a lot to me.
I'm serious.
What advice would you give a motivated young entrepreneur such as myself?
Oh, man. JJ, I don't even feel like in a position to give you advice. I want to ask you. What advice would you give?
I already had you interview me. I gave you all my answers.
Okay. He did. He gave me all his tips. JJ, I would tell you and any other young entrepreneur, don't stop. Continue doing exactly what you're doing. Do it with integrity, whatever you do. Keep doing the daily grind, the daily work that's required from
daily grind from Caleb Maddox.
Right? Whatever it is that you need to do daily to get you to your mission at 13 years old, at 15 years old, at 21 years old, don't stop doing exactly what you're doing, which is learning, sharing, and mentoring others. I'm so proud to know you.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
And I would just like to say, once I get 13 and I have 3 wells in Africa, I'm not stopping there. I'm going to keep building wells in Africa.
I know that.
I'm actually part of a team right now that does that. They feed them food. I don't know if they're doing wells, but they feed them food. Their Giant Eagle is actually donating food to them.
Wow.
And they're going to buy this huge plane. Oh, by the way, it's Courage Company. They're going to buy this huge plane. And I went to a men's group. That's how I know this. they're gonna buy a huge plane to fly all the food to Africa, and they said to some people that were running a airport, they said, "Hey, we need a place to park. We'll pay you to park here." And then they said, "What's the cause?" And so they told them, and then the people from the airport said, "We'll let you do more than park here. We'll let you park here for free, give you free gas,
Wow.
and a free pilot."
Wow. I love your passion for this cause. And I look forward to supporting you in that for years to come.
Thank you. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you liked it, smash the like button, subscribe to my YouTube channel if you haven't already, share this video, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. But before I see you guys tomorrow, I would like to introduce the cameraman. Here he is. Hang on, give him the shot.
Hi.
Alright, his name is Luke Klanick, so tell us a little bit about yourself.
I'm JJ's best friend.
BFF.
BFF. Same thing. And yeah.
And you like donuts?
And I like donuts.
Alright, thank you guys for watching, and thank you, Tina, for your time.
Thank you. It's a privilege.
Alright, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace.
Peace.